Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I've been seeing all your comments on TikTok asking me for reviews analysis for this one. So today, it's finally happening. But before we get into that, don't forget to check this exclusive discount for it. You can find the link in both the video description and the top comment below. Now let's not delay any further and jump right into the details.
Let's begin by examining the insights provided by our first reviewer.
This reviewer purchased this scooter as a Christmas gift for their 15-year-old son, and it has proven to be a resounding success. The scooter's suitability, however, is heavily dependent on the rider's size. While ideal for teenagers and adults of average height and weight, our reviewer, who is significantly taller and heavier, found it uncomfortable and unsuitable. The experience suggests that riders under 6 feet tall will find it most comfortable, though slightly taller individuals might manage. This client's son, of average teenage height and weight, quickly mastered the scooter, needing only a short time to adjust to its balance and operation. The scooter arrived partially charged, allowing for an immediate test run. A maiden voyage of several miles showcased the scooter's battery life. While sufficient for a one-way journey using primarily economy mode, the battery's charge significantly depleted. Sport mode, as expected, consumed power more rapidly. This highlights the importance of planning trips based on the scooter's range and selected speed setting, as a return trip might not be possible on a single charge after a longer or faster journey. Charging is straightforward using a charger with a visible LED indicator, although the scooter itself lacks visual charging feedback. The scooter must be unplugged from the device itself before use and cannot be operated while plugged in. A full charge from nearly empty requires approximately 2 hours. Importantly, the battery is not removable. The build quality impressed this client. The scooter's sturdy construction, using mostly metal with minimal plastic components, provides a solid and reliable feel. The 8.5-inch air-filled tires contribute to a smooth and comfortable ride, particularly impressive considering its class. Safety concerns were paramount for the reviewer, and they strongly emphasized the need for protective gear, such as helmets, elbow pads, knee pads, and eye protection, especially for younger or less experienced riders. In conclusion, this client considers this scooter a fantastic purchase for their son. Its durability, ease of use, and smooth ride make it enjoyable. However, prospective buyers should carefully consider the size guidelines and plan their journeys based on the battery's limited range. For teens and smaller adults seeking a fun and reliable mode of transportation, this scooter receives a strong recommendation.
Great! Now let's see what our next reviewer has to say about their experience.
This reviewer was very pleased overall with this scooter. After receiving it, they had to wait for warmer weather before using it, as the operating instructions specify that it shouldn't be used in sub-freezing temperatures. Once the temperature rose, this client took the scooter for a spin and had a great time. Although they are accustomed to longboarding and cycling, our reviewer found the scooter easy to learn. The scooter's construction impressed them. It felt significantly more robust than typical children's scooters. Assembly was straightforward, involving unfolding the handlebars, engaging a latch, and securing them with screws. An Allen wrench was included. While some extra tools were included, their purpose wasn't immediately apparent. The reviewer noted that securely engaging the handlebar latch required deliberate effort, emphasizing the importance of verifying it was fully locked. A significant problem arose with the charging system. The charger's LED indicator, which should turn red while charging and green when finished, remained persistently green and flashing. This client initially assumed the battery was fully charged, but after short usage, the scooter indicated low power. Even after recharging, the indicator light displayed the same behavior, suggesting that the battery only reached approximately 75% charge. They weren't sure if the issue stemmed from a faulty battery or charger. In terms of performance, the scooter was a joy to ride. Despite the reviewer's weight, the scooter propelled them effortlessly. In the economy mode, they reached the indicated speed. In the higher speed mode, they achieved a slightly lower speed than advertised. The ride was smooth and the scooter handled well. However, the reviewer experienced some difficulty with the control button, finding the response time slow, and the button presses often felt unclear. This resulted in accidental activation of features like cruise control and lights at various times. The cruise control function itself proved very useful, although the activation process could be improved. Braking was effective, but generally unnecessary, as adjusting the speed control was sufficient to manage slowing and stopping. In summary, this reviewer's biggest complaint was the unreliable charging system, which significantly reduced the scooter's range. Despite this issue, they considered it a highly enjoyable scooter, perfect for short trips and recreational use on suitable pathways. They expressed hope that the manufacturer would resolve the charging problem.
Great! Now let's see what our next reviewer has to say about their experience.
This reviewer found this scooter suitable for recreational use, particularly for children or for casual fun around the neighborhood. However, they strongly cautioned against using it for commuting or in urban environments. The scooter's folding mechanism, while convenient for transport in a car, does not compensate for its considerable weight and bulk, making it unwieldy to carry any significant distance. The activation process, requiring a minimum speed of around 2 mph before the power button becomes functional, is presented as both a safety feature and a potential inconvenience. Our reviewer's main concern centered on the complete lack of security features. The absence of any locking mechanism, no key, app, or any other anti-theft technology renders it incredibly vulnerable to theft. This client felt that this significant omission was unacceptable, especially considering the scooter's cost and the prevalence of theft. They emphasized that anyone could easily take it, and strongly advised against purchasing this model for commuting, grocery shopping, or any situation where leaving it unattended is necessary. This scooter is therefore ill-suited for situations demanding security or leaving it outdoors. Despite its security failings, the scooter offers several positive attributes. It boasts 2 speed settings, allowing for adjustments depending on the terrain or personal preference, and it achieves a respectable range on a single charge. The charging process itself is described as simple and straightforward, further enhancing ease of use. Furthermore, its easy folding and unfolding mechanisms contribute to a convenient user experience, making it relatively hassle-free to transport or store. However, the lack of even basic security measures severely undermines the overall usability of this scooter. The reviewer believes that the inclusion of a simple security feature, such as a key, a phone app, or even a passcode, would significantly improve its safety and warrant a higher rating. As it stands, the significant risk of theft overshadows the scooter's positive qualities, leaving the reviewer to conclude that its suitability is limited to purely recreational, supervised use. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this, hit like, subscribe, and let me know what you think in the comments. Catch you in the next one.